I was just trying to look at what David Warner had to say on the Cricbuzz app at the end of the game. It's a tough one. I thought the way the bowlers came back after the power play was fantastic. Vijay is not one of our strike bowlers, but he was fantastic. Johnny at the top, Kane batted deep, but ... it's on the selectors. Harsh call to drop Manish Pandey, he felt. You can't discredit Virat, which is fair enough. He wants to stick with his young players. But I think the fact that it's a harsh call to drop Manish Pandey means maybe they had a bit of a disagreement in that senior management, the fact that Pandey did get dropped. So I think that's a point to ponder, and I suspect we'll see him back soon. Dooley?
Yeah, well, I find that very interesting that in a franchise situation, a short format tournament, that the captain is not having a say in the field that's going on the team. I think in a national stage, and I know we've seen a change from the England setup and just in the last week with Ed Smith going and now the captain and the coach are basically going to have all the say. I think that's a good role or good premise to have for a franchise side, not an international side. I don't entirely agree with that. But your captain in a short-term franchise tournament, your captain's got to have a say because you're not there, you're not coaching players, you're not making players a lot better. I don't understand that he hasn't had a say in that.
And this is incredible. Honestly, this is incredible. Yeah. We're not talking about a stand-in captain. We're talking about a captain who's delivered a title. We're talking about a captain who's delivered three or four playoff positions. So here's a captain around whom a team is built. You're not talking about someone who's just come in for the season and someone else influencing. So who is taking that call? Is it Trevor Bayliss? Is it Tom Moody? Who is taking a call that Warner's unhappy with, unless he's just chosen his words wrong?
Yeah, well, that could just be the case. But as you said, since Harsha mentioned two of the names sitting on that bench, like Trevor Bayliss, Tom Moody, VVS Lakshman, those guys seem to be the serious kind of people who are not flippant. Not that we're suggesting anyone else might be, but if you had to pick a bench to be with a calm set of strategists sitting there, it is one of the benches you choose, Julie, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Look, I hope it's been a cricketing decision. I hope it's been made by cricket people. That's the first thing I'll say, because at times in these tournaments, and this is not just happen here. It happens around the world where owners have a say, and that's completely out of the question. So hopefully it's a cricket decision that's made by cricket people. Maybe David Warner was just outvoted in the situation. Who knows? And if he has chosen his words wrongly, well, then we'll find out a bit more about that, because I'm sure that someone will be writing about this tomorrow or asking more questions of the reasons behind it.